Welcome to the G.A.B. This is G.A.B.
They should have never gave you platform.
Y'all know what segment we about to get into? We about to get into the SAF segment. And I had to talk about this movie right here. And this movie was actually freaking spectacular. I didn't know how good this shit was. I forgot. Black Swan. Saw it on Netflix. You might not see it on Netflix because it's only going to be up for like 2 more days. It goes away January 31st. So, watching Black Swan, I was sitting there and I was just like, I'll just put it on. It's probably gonna be like background noise. I remember this movie, you feel me? It came out in 2010. I watched it. This is probably like my 5th time watching it, but I haven't watched it in like 5 years. So I was just like, last time I remember, I'm like, yo, does she kill somebody? Does the main character kill somebody? And at the same time, I was just like, was this movie like super good? I couldn't tell. This movie was spectacular. I was laying down like this. I don't know if y'all can see me. You feel me? But as soon as like that movie, that the movie started getting, I started sitting. You know how like I went from here to here to this, like, god damn! Oh, this Black Swan good. Oh, goddamn. All right, before I give you the plot, though, so you see how my reaction. So, I'm going to give you the cast and the stats, and then we're going to get into this plot, because this movie, it got some symbolism in this motherfucker, and I'm like, this was, whoo, and acting was really good. Goddamn. Y'all, shit. All right, so the cast was, hold on, let me find the cast real quick. You feel me? It had, well, everybody did their role, but the main 3 people that was really getting prominent camera time was Natalie Portman. She played Nina Sayers. She was the main character. You had Mila Kunis, who is Odia. She was kind of painted as the antagonist, but she wasn't. You feel me? And you will know why when I say the plot. Then you had Vincent Cassell, and he played Thomas Leroy, and he was like the main dance instructor, and he was trying to get Nina to get into her sexiness. He really was. There's one scene he was like, "I'm seducing you, you ain't seducing me. God damn it!" I'm like, damn, he was seducing her. Anyway, let me give you the stats real quick. You feel me? Cause I'm a broadcaster, news anchor, statistician. You know what I mean? I got many hats. God damn it. All right, IMDb gave it an 8 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it an 85%. The people gave it an 84%. I'm in agreement with y'all. This was like, to me, 85, 90. Okay? I'm in agreement with y'all. This was a really good movie. I really enjoyed myself watching this. All right? So the plot, I could see this being horror. Okay, so the genre is horror mystery. And for the long, I'm like, is this a horror film or a thriller? And it's like, I could see it being a horror film, a psychological horror. So this the thing, this the plot, y'all. Essentially, let me put, because I'm about to be calling them by their name, Natalie Portman. Nina Sayers, basically, she's a dancer. And she's trying to get the part of the Black Swan. While Thomas is basically telling her, you are tremendous as the White Swan. The White Swan is perfection, light, all that good jazz. The Black Swan is sexiness, destruction, you know what I mean? Fluid with the movements, you know what I mean? And that, and Thomas was trying to get that out of Natalie Portman. And basically, Nina. And essentially, the play was about the Black Swan, where it's the White Swan at first, and then the evil doppelganger Black Swan comes around, takes over the mind, and then the person murks themselves, because it's just the Black Swan takes over, and it's like, you know, so Odie or Dea or whatever, however you say her name, she came in the picture, and the whole time they perceived that she was going to be the Black Swan, and Nina was kind of looking at her like as an antagonist, but then became friends. And then like Nina was kind of losing her mind. She was trying to be so freaking perfect that she was losing her mind. And she was like essentially kind of turning into the Black Swan itself. You saw the feathers. You saw she ripped off her skin. Oh, that cringes me. That was the horror for me. When you had, the hangnail and you kind of she ripped it all the way. But it wasn't real. She was hallucinating. She was losing her mind, y'all. And it was one scene, she thought she was shaboing-boinging Odia after some drinks and stuff. But she really wasn't. She was debating the masters and fantasizing about Melina Kunis. I said Melina. Mila Kunis. AKA Odia. Yeah. And Thomas, you feel me? He was trying to get Nina to get into her sexy side. Because, like, that's the Black Swan, too. Is a seducer and sexiness and stuff. And Thomas kept telling her, you plain. You plain as hell. Other male dancer, he was like, would you fuck her? The other dancer was like, sir, you know I like pussy.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, and then he started, getting all sexual, trying to play with her and stuff like that. And like, Thomas like, man, I keep seducing you. You're not seducing me. You gotta come on. Get into your inner Black Swan. And it start kind of taking over her head. Because she started really going crazy trying to get into this character. She was really fighting with herself the whole time. And that's another thing. That's one thing that I wanted to bring out there. I think that's what this movie was kind of trying to resemble. Is that when you try to be perfect, you end up fighting with yourself. And being a danger to yourself. To the point that you might lose your life. I could be wrong, but that's one of the biggest messages that I took from Black Swan. All right. And like, Nina was fighting with her mom and stuff. And, her mom was weird though. Her mom was kind of sheltering her, keeping her locked in the crib like a prisoner. You know what I mean? Nina seemed like she was 25, 26. You feel me? So, as she's like losing her mind, trying to gain her sexiness. Is that what... ladies, is that what happens? Like once you start getting into your inner sexiness, do y'all start losing your mind? Going crazy? You feel what I'm saying? Is it... I don't... But, but yeah, she started being like... Nina started being like the Catch Me Outside girl. Like, you feel me? What's her name? Barbie, or whatever the hell her name is. She telling her mom, hey, get the F out my way. I'm about to go to the bar and get some D. She never got D. They always alluded that she was going to get some D. I won't say that. They going to say I'm misogynistic, y'all. They going to say it. No, it's not me. I'm reporting what the Black Swan did. So if anything, Black Swan is misogynistic. Is it trying to say when women don't get the D, they go crazy?
Jesus Christ.
Because the whole time she was, getting seduced here and there. You know what I mean? Debating the masters while her mom was sitting in the room. That was weird. Was it weird that her mom was sitting in the room? Or was it weird that Nina didn't roll over and see if somebody was in the chair at first? She just went straight for it. Like, I gotta debate the masters. And I know some of y'all will be like, what do you mean by debate the masters, bro? Why would she have a debate with masters? How about you flip them words around and then you get your answer? Now, the thing about it is like, she never got any D. And the more sexual she got and the more, you know what I mean? The more crazy she got. Black Swan, what you trying to tell us, huh? But, they were, like I said, they were dancers and stuff. She was trying to be perfect. She ended up getting the role. Of course, I'm not going to deep dive into her beefing with other dancers. Anything that you do, you're going to beef with people with. within that field, no matter what. Never fails. Motherfuckers could be selling ice cream cones. They're going to be beefing with the ice cream stand down the street. It was light beef, though. A little competition. That's all it was. But yeah, she got the part. And you feel me? She was trying her best to be the perfect black swan. And she did the play, did everything, right? And at one point, you know, and that's why I thought she killed somebody. She actually didn't kill anybody. Nina thought she choked out, I hate her name. I'm gonna just call her OD. Thought she was choking OD, right? But in reality, it was nobody there. And she thought she stabbed OD, but she didn't. She stabbed herself. She self-deleted herself. Like, she stabbed herself, went out there, did all the moves, and then jumped off, because the whole thing was like the black swan ends up taking self-deleting after doing the dance. Now she whooped. And everybody was like, yeah, you did it. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, get, call 911. Call 911. What? Thomas was like, what did you do? What did you do? Stabbed herself. Perfect show. See? Perfect show leads to her self-deletion. Yo, in real talk, I think the message was a lot about perfectionism too and stuff in that realm. So people out there, y'all, don't try to be so perfect. You might harm yourself. With that being said, look, this was a great movie. I really enjoyed myself. Loved the messaging. It caught me off guard because I thought, I'm like I said, I watched it like 5 years ago and I don't remember it being that good. Actually, maybe it's more good now because I have a better understanding of stuff. You feel me? And I was able to grasp the messaging better. I don't know. This is a really good movie, though. Once again, this was Black Swan. I saw it on Netflix, but it's going off Netflix in 2 days. Pretty sure y'all could go onto some other streaming platform and stuff like that to find this. And yeah, man, like that though. I think that horror part was like when she was like ripping her skin off and certain things. I was like, oh my god, I don't know, that stuff was getting to me. I was like, it is like making my skin crawl. I was like, god damn it. But yeah, y'all go check it out.